Here's an area where I think most people are today. And we're going to talk about a concept. And it's called Grustle. So this is Jane right here. So Jane is a Grustler. And so what a person does who Grustles, it's the combination of a grind and a hustle. So we call it Grustle. And so it's people who are living between these two worlds. The grind is a daily job. It's where they go every day, or it's whatever generates revenue for them as a business, as a person. That's the main thing that they do. But I also believe that every single person should have a side project. Everybody should have something that they're working on the side. And so what Jane does, that she has a hustle on the side. It's something that she's working on, because nowadays having just a regular standard job is risky. When I was growing up, and I graduated from high school in '89, so some of you might not have been born yet, I'm not sure. We were told this story, that if you went to school, you graduated, you got a good job, and you got a good job, you could work that job until death do you part. And I'm sure that if you come out of the University of Michigan, everybody will be employed. You'll be able to work at the same company if you choose to. But things have changed, right? So things have changed. So now people have to think differently and think entrepreneurially. So now, even if you do have a safe job, I think everybody should be working on a side project. Everybody should be working on something, because you never know when your part-time job might become your full-time job. And so people are either builders, leapers, or they're grustling. That means that they're in between, right? And they're working on something that they might eventually want to transition into. So what I believe is that we shouldn't just call people entrepreneurs, because I believe that every single person is an entrepreneur. But the question is whether you're going to be an entrepreneur inside the company, or if you're going to be an entrepreneur outside the company. Because if you work inside of a company, you're an entrepreneur, meaning that you're going to have to work just as hard. You're going to have to be creative. You have to come up with ideas. You're going to have to probably train your own self. When I started out with Ford, we had a lot of training programs. As I left Ford, there was less training. And there were certain things that were expected for us to learn, and we had to go get educated on our own. And so the workplace that you're moving towards or living towards is going to be a workplace where you're going to have to position yourself. You're going to have to think about how you're going to prepare yourself for this new economy that's actually changing, and doing some things that are going to be able to separate you.